My name is Sara Chavez, and I am an executive in technology. I do a lot of traveling, and I go out and visit customers, and when I'm home, I want to make sure that I am staying on top of my fitness goals. I struggled with consistency and variety. I think it's really important for someone in my role to be on their best mental ability by just really dedicating some time to their physical fitness and mental fitness, and being able to work out utilizing K-Squared's programs is really helpful for that. I mean, I'm a woman, and I feel like a lot of these fitness apps and programs are catered to people like me who think that they don't have a lot of time in their life and just can use a quick fix. But really, that's not sustainable. You need something that's going to be keep you interested and keep you motivated, and that's really what I was looking for, and I think I found it. I honestly was at a gym and I needed something to keep me interested, and I met Kevin there and took a couple of personal training sessions with him, learned about his methodology and his programming, and I was hooked. My main concern primarily was around, was this going to be the right program for me? Was it going to be one of those quick fixes or things that I couldn't dedicate or keep myself accountable and consistent to? And that really just is not the case. Between Kevin and Katie and their programming, I feel like I'm a part of a community. I'm constantly motivated, and I feel like I just have that support system and that variety that I need in order to achieve the things that I'm looking to achieve. I chose the programs because I felt like I was in control of what I wanted to do, and Kevin provides enough variety in what he's programming to allow me to choose what is right for my body type, my goals. He gives me some levels so that I can actually feel like I'm a part of the actual programming and achieving the things I want to do while progressing in my actual fitness. So some benefits that I've gotten since working out with K-Squared Fitness is, one, the community is absolutely wonderful. The people that I have met through the program, whether they're with me in person or not working out, are a support system, and I can't thank them enough for always being there for me, and I obviously return the favor. Another one is really just friendship. Kevin and Katie are really great people. They create this safe space for folks to come and feel like they're welcomed all the time, and that no matter their fitness level, they can come in and feel like they're a part of the group. Kevin showcases that in his programming itself, where you can level down or level up depending on what your ability is, and that is critical to feeling that inclusive community environment. And lastly is really just being able to achieve the things that I want to achieve from a physical and a mental state. Those are really two separate things, because it's one thing to achieve your fitness goals by lifting a certain weight or achieving your first pull-up, but it's another thing to feel those benefits outside of the time in the gym or outside of the time with the community, is really feeling that you have that mental clarity to achieve the things that you need to achieve away from the weight rack or away from the group. And so it really just boils down to that community and that physical and mental achievement that I was looking for. I've been working out with Kevin for 3 years now, so really what I feel like I've achieved in that time frame is not only that that sense of community, that I feel like I'm constantly supported in both my physical goals, but also my personal goals. And I also feel like I'm actually doing more and achieving more than I thought I could, because I feel that support behind me every time I go to work out. It's great because it's kind of lonely sometimes when you go into the gym, but knowing that I can log into an app and think about the culture and the community that Katie and Kevin have created just reminds me of why I continue to utilize their programs and will in the future. The things that I think make me the happiest since joining this particular program is it really just gives me that flexibility to follow some programming in a way that meets what I can do. I'm personally competitive with myself, so being able to just read through the programming and I'm sorry, I thought he was going to jump up here. I like the fact that I can look at the programming and sit there and compete with myself over the numbers that I've had before. There's a lot of something so gratifying about being able to throw the weight down and just know that I did way better than I did in the past. You're the worst cat. So if I were to recommend it to my best friend, I mean, my best friend is Casey. I know she works out twice a day, morning and evening. She spends at least an hour each time. I just think she could be using her time so much more efficiently, and K-Squared Fitness really does do that for anybody who's looking to get results in not a lot of time. I even found my own self spending way too much time in the gym, spending way too much time on a treadmill. I can tell you right now, in the last 3 years, I probably touched a treadmill maybe a dozen times, and it was only because it was in Kevin's programming. And that just speaks volumes to the effectiveness of the program. I don't have to try, I don't have to think about it, I don't have to dread getting on a treadmill. It's just awesome, and that's really the selling point of it all for me.
Do you have anything else you want to share?